That one's got number 10 on it, and Boss, you can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host, plainclothes lover, not true detective, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And it's also got a bit of an Azelle on it, a very good film, The Fallen, Dinosaur Washington, based on actual events when a deadly demonic serial killer demon spirit goes from host to host. There's only no hosts for sale here. No mad monster serial killer here. This post office, Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mail. And some people do like to play games, have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key or to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields loud and clear. So no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. Can see number 10, Keir Starmer and the Labour Loonies for details. That one had bad on it, that really is bad. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover. Not true detective, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, it's the local Nazis, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk UK. Certainly all in the bag. But certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, one big porky pie. Serial killer line, that one got mile and 7 twos on it. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in this Norfolk UK. As always, they want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts, and all to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And again, more bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified. Apparently using new DNA technology, but no Norfolk Jack the Kipper. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. And I was just sharing on the other video about Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Elaborate Close, again who wanted to be kingpin. Centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media, in the Big Dis Facebook groups, not only claiming I am the Big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but also claiming he and only he can prove it. No one else can, only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can, according to him, 40 Elaborate Close in Dis. Again, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in Dis. Also claiming the Polish will kill me, but again, another big liar, pants on fire. And he did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans. So they believed that big monster lie, that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl. You certainly would be brown bread dead. They would avenge her blood. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and there were plenty of people who did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. Again, some people like their blood sport. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time, Daniel and Co, who did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also thinks he's the #1 poker player in this, but along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got sip, 0, silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff, 4 jokers. Whereas I do have 4 aces, the winning hand, all online for the world to see free. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, the truth versus a big monster lie. And you will not see there black hand, underhand, rigged fixed hand. Online for the world to see free. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Again, they want everyone to believe are true, but it's all to cover up a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer here, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Simon Bailey, Don't Cry, and his blonde toast plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, as always, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Farron Burston, Big Police Council, Dr. Whom, Collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, no longer with us, God rest his soul. 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And I do have the evidence, do have the proof, do have the letter in black and white. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. And sombre, autonomy of a crime, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist riding round in a silver Porsche, unchecked for over 30 years because of police failings. And there certainly are plenty of killers hidden in plain sight. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybridos. Red Dragons, as always, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. People said there'd been others, and they will hunt and feast again. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. So no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. And poor old TikTok, poor old Chinese, they can't handle the Rains list. You can Google the Rains list or look up the Rains list on YouTube. It's disclosed in the Rains list how they wear claws to claw their victims. Human hunting parties, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So Norfolk Cubers, Cobbers, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. No Black Wizard here in a Volvo State. And it does always remind me of the film World War Z when I see a silver Volvo. Brad Pitt parked in the traffic in New York. Then the dust cart truck comes crashing through the traffic. And a very deadly serial killer virus in Norfolk, UK. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Plenty of zombies in this, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Certainly would devour and feast on me, tear me apart, crack my frame fixed head, drink my unvaccinated blood. And again, a very deadly serial killer virus, all delivered by post office. Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mayor, the big super spreader carriers. So they really have infected everyone, apart from me. And have had the crackheads outside 4 times. Last visit was 2 AM in the morning, trying to get the door open. That certainly got a big surprise if the door had opened. That is called self-defence. This SS police did ask me to stand down. They'd come and round up. They're paid zombies, spies and informers, crackhead zombies, paid spies and informers. Give them a smack on the wrist, send them back to their zombie crack houses. And out here, full of drugs and alcohol, monster lies, sounding very demon possessed. Can see Nicky Caffey Moss for details. It's the local crackheads. So there's plenty of people who'd like to crack my frame fixed head. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Certainly no hosts for the beast here. No mad, deranged, insane, demon-possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. No Black Panther, serial killer here. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So poor old TikTok, poor old Chinese, they can't handle the truth. My 28th TikTok account burned down for mentioning the Reigns list on TikTok. And 7 Facebook accounts burned down recently since the latest release of the Epstein files, again for exposing the truth and the high crimes being exposed in the Epstein files right across social media and on YouTube. And the goons on big tech social media, I did come across a video the last couple of days talking about the people at the top, big tech social media, Lucifer's Freemason fraternal and satanic rituals, and they're all involved in that also. And there is an old film called The Limping Man. The Limping Man was an assassin. His walking stick was a gun, certainly will pay to make you disappear. But all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK. No mad monster, serial killer here. Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. One big monster gaff, epic fail. And one very big porky pie, serial killer lie. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry, Despair for details. Anyhow, God bless, take care.